All right, welcome everyone to the Bevin Jett after party. Dave's still banging his head.
Got the stream.
So far in here with us, we have.
Welcome everyone to the Bevin Jett after party. Dave's still banging his head.
Wait, is that Wes?
So far in here with us, we have. Welcome everyone to the Bevin Jett after party.
Starting off great, guys.
So far in here.
Who's got the stream going?
Starting off great, guys.
It may be me.
Dave, I think it's you.
Hang on. Sorry.
Why did I get claimed?
I don't know.
I'm an amateur.
Because you're the bottom of the heap here.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
anyway, with us so far, we have, of course, the guest of honor, Bevin Jett is with us, and her partner, Mr. Dave Warnock, is also with us, and of course, my fabulous producer, Mr. Mikey Famine, is with us.
Where's
and
he
my
at?
brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Alleman, is with us, and the often trolly but hilarious Mr. McKinnon is also with us. Look, your camera's not 3D, McKinnon, so cut it out. And producer Wes is also with us tonight. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Thank
And
you.
hello, everyone out there in the chat. If you are interested in joining us, just let us know. And I will drop a link. It looks like Philip wants a link.
Philip wants in.
Right now. I don't even
Philip
have
Grant,
Twitter
come
pulled
on
up
in.
right now. Come on in.
Water's
Hang on,
fine.
jeez.
We got shower
800 billion
curtains.
messages.
We got shower curtains for sale.
Hey, these shower curtains aren't going to sell themselves. Dave's like, give me that shower curtain. Puts his face on it.
Now tell
Will
us.
Hell.
model it.
Now tell me it won't sell.
All right, a link has been sent.
Da, 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 da.
Everybody have a drink?
No.
Hold on.
I do not drink it.
How could you possibly be the problem, Randolph? You're not even in here.
He's very talented. I don't know if you
Yeah,
knew that.
he's good at that. He broadcasts interference. I'm gonna have to.
Phil.
There's
Yeah.
Phil.
Hey,
Y'all
Philip.
can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Loud and clear.
Good.
Correct.
Hi,
We can
Dave.
hear clearly now.
How you doing, Philip?
Hi, Bevin.
Hello.
Hi, McKinnon. Yeah.
Hey, Cosmic Kyle, I see you
Hi,
in the
old
chat.
man.
Kyle.
Yes.
Good to see you again.
Ollie's got his Gandalf pipe going.
Oh,
A wizard arrives precisely when he means to.
Can I start
Yes.
asking Bevin questions then?
Yeah, dude.
Did you want to?
Okay. Yeah.
Hiram.
Yeah.
Yes, it's kind of up to Bevin.
Yeah. Of course.
It's Q&A
I
time.
was
Dave.
wondering. Actually, I don't have as many this time, but I was wondering if you could tell us again. You said you were talked out of religion a little bit by straight epistemology.
Well,
I was wondering if you could expand on that, and if there's anything else that helped you get out of it.
I'm sure the guy that was talking to me didn't know that that's what he was doing, but it was just the sort of thing, instead of telling you ask questions so the person starts realizing that they're not able to answer, they're not able to express what they think because it's just not there. And so, because so often he would just be saying, well, this isn't real, and how can you believe this? And I'd be like, well, how can you not believe that type of thing? And so when he started asking me really just, and just biology, so how would something resurrect? Where would it go? This type of thing. And, it seems so self-evident now that someone would sit there and think these things through, but a lot of people don't think these things through. And I think it's just, it's a little bit of attrition, as far as just wearing you down, and you just start to say, wow, I just don't really have an answer for that because there isn't an answer.
Yeah. Okay, I was just I always wonder what talks people out of it, how to go about it, and how not to go about it as well. So that's kind of why I'm curious about it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have known it was street epistemology and wouldn't have called it that, but he was just operating more in the Socratic method of
Yeah.
Just gonna say that.
dialogue. Yeah.
And that's what I find that because a lot of people when they're talking to me, they're somewhat defensive, or they'll be asking me about Dave. And the first thing I can say, and I find it just lets their guard down, is because what they hear when they hear Dave is an atheist, they're hearing Dave says there's no God, and that's not what he's saying. And so I'll tell them, I said, Dave doesn't say there's no God. And they're like, what? What do you mean? I thought he was an atheist. And I said, he's saying there's not a God he believes in because he doesn't see any evidence of a God, but he doesn't really see evidence that there is no God. There's just one is not the same. Dave, you can probably explain it better, but still. And so because you're not giving absolutes, it gives them room to start thinking about it.
Only Sith deal in absolute.
Because we can't prove that there's no God.
And Luke Skywalker.
And when I say, well, Dave can't prove there's no God, they're like, oh, they're so relieved. And then I kind of come in the back door and say, but you can't really prove there is one either. And they're like, oh, okay, that kind of thing.
Back it in, Dr. Ben. Back it in.
I think their new trucks module came out today. So they're going to be trucking.
Play this truck game.
No, you really don't.
No, don't play it. Play Fall Guys with us.
Yeah. No, he was telling me about this truck game. Student Dr. Ben. And
I'm sure he was.
And it was cracking me up because he said they do in the chat, and it's all like, hey, back it up, bitch. Back it in here, bitch.
Back it in,
Drop that load. I'm going to drop that load all over your platform, man.
Oh, gosh.
It just gets crazy. I was cracking up.
It's them. Of course, there's way too many words in trucking that was just like ripe for the joking for them. Like, that was a gold mine. All over the place. Yeah. Yep. A lot of endos going on.
Real quick here, Air, you can't use the words "good Canadian beer" and Moosehead in the same sentence.
That's true. You can't.
Moosehead.
That's like telling everyone Foster's is the best Australian beer.
It's not.
Oh, I know some Aussies that fight about that.
I know.
Is Moosehead kind of like the Miller Lite of Canadian beer?
Well,
I think Labatt Light has that distinction, right?
Labatt, yeah.
Light? Is there a light Labatt? I don't know. I don't drink Labatt.
We've got Labatt. Blah blah blah. Labatt Light. I haven't had any Labatt tonight. I swear to God. Labatt. Blue Light here. I know. I usually just drink the Max Ice. So
did you just say Labatt?
I think I have a problem.
And Barbados is Banks beer. Deputy.
What do they drink? Yeah.
Banks.
I can't fucking drink right now.
Banks, Banks, Banks beer.
Banks.
And they have one called Deputy. Deputy is a lighter beer made by the same company here.
Wow.
Everybody around here that's in the beers is drinking those micro beers and craft beers and stuff.
Yeah.
So
those are usually the better ones. We have Four Winds right around the corner from me here, and that's pretty good beer there.
But I do not drink beer. Beer tastes horrible.
No, it's horrible.
If you need me to drink, I might have some vodka every now and then. Fuck beer.
Yeah, bourbon's
so disappointed in you, Ollie.
There's a lot of beer. It's almost
bad, but pain
can be. I don't care.
Yes.
I'll smoke you under the table anytime you want, though.
I don't smoke, so congrats.
I was about to say, it's weird, Ollie. Some people think weed smells bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Some people don't like disc golf. Oh, I said it.
Oh, disc golf. Disc golf. Why would you bring up disc golf?
Oh gosh.
Mark your
get your bingo cards out, people.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my gosh. So Bevin, what beer you prefer? I think I asked Dave.
She likes all of them. I've never seen a beer she wouldn't drink.
I do. I like sour beers. I like sour beers. Dave can't stand them, but I like the sour beers the best.
Which you prefer, Dave?
What do I prefer?
Yeah.
Bourbon.
Hell yeah, bourbon's the shit.
I should have
known. You got a bottle sitting right beside you, Dave.
Bottle of Jim Beam, and I'm a happy man.
Yeah, there's always a bourbon bottle close by. you don't have to worry about different kinds of beers. It just you get your bourbon and you're good. Put a cigar with it. We had a nice time on the patio there at Better, Neil.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah, Neil and Mikey. We hung out. These conferences are great to hear the speakers, and I love speaking at them and listening to the speakers. But truly, the best part is just hanging out. Just being together.
Being really part of the community in person. I get you.
Yep.
Yeah, Ollie.
I
gotta do one of these.
Okay, I will make an effort. I will go get my passport so that I can actually go into the States. Maybe sometime in the near future I'll go to one of these.
Or where are you in Canada? We're going to be
through one here. I might go.
We're going to be at a conference in Ontario in August, so you can come.
Whereabouts in Ontario?
In Sarnia.
Oh, I know Sarnia.
Narnia.
No.
Narnia.
S, not N. S.
It's gonna be a good one.
They got lions. They got lions over there, right?
They do.
It's going to be at a really cool location, so I think it'd be worth coming if you can get over there.
The only way I can get time off in the summer is if I book it like 5 months in advance. I would have had to know a while ago. So,
Ollie, you walk into that office, you stick your finger in your boss's chest. You tell her.
You realize I'm only on contract.
I'm going to an atheist conference, goddammit.
And they need them to call me back.
You just get in there and you get Karen, you get hostile, belligerent, maybe pour some beer on yourself or something.
Are there Canadian Karens?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure there are.
Are they called Karen or are they called something else? Susan?
My mom's name is Karen.
Do they say I'm sorry?
I'm not trying to insult your mom. I swear to God.
You weren't gonna insult me.
Don't you be afraid of him. You stay with your joke.
Here's a question. Does a Canadian Karen say I'm sorry?
Yes, but she doesn't mean it.
My mom does, but you always see these things with the Karens. They're always spelled Karen.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's name is spelled Caron.
Oh, really? One of those. Huh?
Oh, so her name is Sarah.
Caron.
The boatman.
Named after the River Styx guy.
Yeah.
Or Kareen.
No, Kareem spelled with K.
Kareem is K.
Kareen, yeah.
Kareem. K-A-R-W-M.
Put a tilde over the N. Put the accent on the E. Do one of those AE mixture letters.
You're trying to mix the French and Spanish.
I'm mixing all the. Make the R a 7.
Hey, Darren.
No, that's the language of Narnia.
Backwards are like in.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
My wife is a sucker for hard copies, so that's what got her to read your book.
Where?
I bought your book at Better. And you signed it for me. And she actually read it. She's a believer, but she understands us a little better.
Oh, you said that in the chat. Hey there, good to meet you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So was she? She wasn't at the conference, but she read the book.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
And so she understands your journey a little better.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. So,
well done.
Thank you so much.
You bet. I'm glad.
But hard copy was the way.
Hard copies are the trick.
Yeah, I gotta find more hard.
There's a joke there,
Oh yes.
It's his wife. If it was anyone but his wife, I'd be all over these jokes.
I know you would. I know, Mikey, you're having to bite your lip. I know you are.
Oh, it's blood's coming out of my nose.
What are you doing?
Nice.
Well, Nettie, that's honestly why we went to a lot of trouble to make a really nice hardcover copy with the dust cover and everything. What really, just it just says quality all over it, and it was not easy to do it with Amazon. They don't play well with the other printer, but we really felt like it was important for our memoir to have a really nice hardcover copy. So
nice.
It paid off.
Jeff Bezos. Jeez.
Bezos wants that money. But yeah,
Hey, Stephanie.
this was a great show.
Dave, I still awaiting the one that you signed for me from Cynthia.
What's that, Phil?
Still awaiting the one that you signed for me from Cynthia. She has it. She's going to post it.
Yeah, did she send it to you?
Not yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Going to post it. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Phil, were you at Better?
No.
Better makes it better.
I wasn't there. I was recovering from heart attack.
Oh, shit.
In February. But I'm doing a lot better.
That's good to hear.
I just started cardio rehab. I had to do a lot to try to get that going because the public hospital had I was supposed to get a stress test. They have it all the way down in October, so I had to work with my GP and the hospital psychiatrist because I was also having panic attacks as a result of the heart attack, and they got me into Heart and Stroke Foundation, so I was able to do my stress test and go ahead and start the cardiac program on Monday. So it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I am doing, I would say, a lot better than in February. So I was out of work for up till July. Yeah, but I'm on vacation. No.
What
you
there's
are.
no. We're in that part of the summer now where there's like no more holidays.
Ooh.
What? Too bad for you guys.
What are you talking about? I'm leaving on Friday. I'm going on holiday on Friday.
I'm talking about like
holidays.
Like between like 4th of July and like Labor Day, there ain't shit.
August 1st is a federal holiday here. I'll be off next Monday.
What's August 1st?
It's Emancipation Day.
It's just a federal holiday.
Here.
Oh, we don't have it. Ours was in July. Like
we have the
We had Canada Day in July.
August the 1st.
There's no holidays in America until in the U.S. until Labor Day, I guess.
Yeah,
Right,
too bad for you guys.
Yeah.
But most of the provinces have a provincial holiday sometime in August. Like there's Islander Day here that's on the 18th or 19th, where they basically do the Gold Cup and Saucer Parade for the big carnival in town and stuff like that.
Do you do a luau? Do you do a luau since you're on an island? Do you do a pig roast? Do you have a grass skirt?
No.
Mikey's been
just
drinking.
straight up no. All right. But anyway, as a federal employee, I don't get that day off. But in lieu of that, they give us a federal holiday on the 1st of August because every province has a day off sometime in August. It's just on a different day.
Oh.
So all the federal employees just get the first Monday in August off, and all the provincial employees and local employees get whatever their holiday is off during their month.
Okay.
What's the one in BC for August, Neil? Do you know?
Hey, Darren.
It's probably
I have
around the
no
middle of the
idea.
month sometime, though, eh?
Thanks, Darren. Also, thanks, Farron, for earlier. This one here.
Hey, Dragons in Genesis.
Dragons in Genesis.
Rented him at a coffee shop.
Okay,
couple
I have
years
to
ago.
unfortunately go already. My son is like wandering around upstairs looking for me because he doesn't know how to sleep in his bed. So sorry, guys. I might come
good
back.
to see you.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah.
for popping in.
Yeah.
Later, Nitty.
Say hi to your wife.
You guys, that's why I tell everybody if you're gonna get on live stream, chain the kid to the bed.
Wow.
Put a bucket for pee and then give him a bucket for water. You're
Hey,
good.
Mikey, diaper and chlorophyll. All good.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh, okay.
I knew
Somehow you went
There it is. There it
Somehow
is.
you went darker.
There it is.
Neither of these
You
fuckers
mean
have kids.
chloroform?
Oh, chloroform. Yeah, sorry, chloroform. Chlorophyll. Not chlorophyll, chloroform.
Focus on your fucking weed.
I
Jesus
only know
Christ.
don't. I need to smoke more dope. That's why I'm busting up pot. See, I'm busting pot up right now.
He's over here making the kid grow. Changing light into glucose.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, you know? Yeah.
I'm Treebeard in disguise, and that kid's really a hobbit.
Instead of proselytizing, he just photosynthesized in the neighborhood. Door to door photosynthesis.
Oh my gosh. So Bevin, you talk about confirmation. How was that done?
As far as what it involves?
Yes, because the Anglican Church here does confirmation.
Yeah. Well, the Episcopalian Church is kind of a step down from the Anglican Church. It wasn't as formal as I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
It was. I mean, we had to go to these little classes, maybe about 6, and yeah, I thought it was going to be really intense and a lot of study and a lot of memorization, and it really wasn't. I was almost kind of disappointed because I was expecting, to get to the meat of it. But yeah, that was pretty much the most we had to do. Like I thought we'd probably have to read the entire Bible or at least the entire New Testament. And I just thought it was so odd that they had us just read.
They just want your money.
Yes.
It's all about.
But they do that here. I think they do some similar. But they claim that it is.
Be right back.
It is where you are confirming, saying that yes, you will continue the dedication to God that was done at infant baptism. So
turns out it was actually my cats having a battle royale. No joke.
You're back.
Like I peeked in on my son. He's like dead asleep, and it's literally my cats are so loud tonight that I was like, "What is happening up here?" I thought someone was breaking in my house.
Oh gosh!
Battle royale.
I'm curious about your wife. After reading the book, did she have any comments other than just understanding your journey?
She
thought it was a really nice hardcover.
The parts about like the really controlling church you were in, with Don, she's like, oh my goodness. Like that was just hard to read stuff.
What kind of Christian church is she? What kind of church is she in? What's the brand there?
We're like non-denominational, but like the college and young adults are high commitment, and it can come off as controlling too.
Yeah, I was wondering if she saw any elements of control in her own church.
Maybe some, but yeah.
Well, maybe it'll make her think a little bit more. At least she's more understanding of your journey. That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's something.
Hey, where are you from? South Carolina, you said?
Me?
Yeah.
We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. Really, right across. We're a couple miles from South Carolina. We had.
But how dare you confuse those, Mikey?
I heard Carolina, and I guessed. I had a 50-50 shot.
And you still fucked it.
I figured my chances.
You guessed wrong, man.
I didn't say East. I didn't say East Carolina or something.
That's not a place. It's not a state. It's a college.
He knew it was in the South, and he said Carolina.
Dave, he probably didn't remember from the book.
My senior military instructor in high school was from Mississippi, but you guys have the same speaking voice. It's been fucking me up since better. Like it's just been messing me up because you don't sound like Dave. You sound like Sergeant Burt. And I can't get that out of my head.
I'm sorry.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the same person.
Okay. Was he cool?
Yeah.
All right.
Bit of a temper, but cool.
Well, me too.
Coincidence? I think not.
No coincidence whatsoever.
Must be God. No other explanation.
Proof of Jesus.
Jeez. Oh gosh.
Proof positive.
No, you gotta check the DNA.
So Bevin, do you want to tell anything else that maybe got left out? Because me and Neil are very good at interrupting you and turning off your train of thought. A lot of people are usually like, "Oh man, I was gonna say this that one time, but then I just let it go." So while it's still fresh, did we skip anything? Did you get all your story out, or just part of it?
Got it. Wow, okay.
I think so. I mean, yeah.
I have a confession to make. When I read the book and how Dave described y'all meeting, and then you come in there, or he's coming there, I actually cried.
You what? Now where?
When how the two of y'all met,
Oh.
you and Bevin, and how y'all came together, and the connection and so on. I cried.
Mm-hmm.
Just listening to that.
Are we gonna have a mushy show? I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Mikey, what is wrong with the mushy show?
I'm asking. I'm just asking because it's typically not. It's usually more like
Mikey.
But
it was sex to the heart.
Sex. It's usually that kind of stuff. But if we're getting into lovey-dovey stuff here,
I came for chicken berries.
Do we want to have a competition to see who can get which one to say the sweetest thing about the other one?
That sounds like a plan.
So Dave, I'm gonna put you on the hot seat here, Dave.
That's right.
I'm gonna put you on, and then Bevin, you got to counter this. So you got time to play defense. You're the guest. I like to be fair. If there is one song that describes your partner, what is it?
A song?
One. Not an album. One song.
That's a tough question.
She's over there like, he better say it.
No, I don't know.
No, we don't have like a song. I'm trying to think of a song that would describe the she's just got the best heart of anyone I've known. Just
it's getting mushy.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
It's getting mushy. Fair warning.
Got a really pure heart. She just never thinks ill of anyone. Never. She just always is looking at the best in everyone. So what song would that be, Mikey? I don't know.
Come on, Dave. I'm not going to let you squirm out of this. I got you right where I want you. You got to give me one. What is the song that is the Bevin soundtrack? What is her anthem? If she was going to come out to the plate, what's her walk up music? You know, like
she's walking to the microphone.
Oh,
She's got something to say. Maybe.
I'll come back to it. Ask her now.
Dad, what's your walk-up song? I can't remember the title. The George Michael.
Oh, my walk-up music. They messed up it better.
You can't remember it.
Don't say witchy woman. No.
Why can't we remember it? George Michael song.
Easy to be heard.
Whisper.
Try a little tenderness.
Oh, you're still on me. I was trying to remember.
No, I'm gonna go with try a little tenderness.
Oh, that acts like I'm not nice.
No, it's tenderness. She's a tender-hearted woman.
Oh, try a little tenderness makes it sound like I need to try to be a little tender.
Easy to be hard. That's another good one.
All right, Bevin, same question. All right, Bevin, same question.
How many people in the room even know what easy to be hard?
I was just saying, but the lyrics of that is sad.
To be hard.
To be. Oh, that is like a 1960s.
Indeed. Very.
I don't know that.
Okay, I'm going to switch up the question. No, I'm going to keep the same. All right, Bevin, what is the one song that describes Dave perfectly?
Well, it's the song he likes that I went blank. It's your George Michael song.
Careless Whisper?
No.
I can remember the lyrics.
I was like, sexy Dave.
The clothes don't make
Alexa,
a man.
play Freedom by George Michael.
Freedom. That's it.
George Michael made that music.
Freedom.
It's my walk-up music.
TOS.
I
can't play it, but I'm
that-
listening to it.
I think that people actually singing a song might
That one, yep.
not
Kill the music. Kill the music, whoever that
screw
is.
up the TOS.
Can't play music. You can't play music. You can't play music. You can't play
No,
music.
you can't play
Alexa,
music.
stop.
Oh, gotta stop it.
Sorry.
I wasn't long enough.
TOS.
I forgot about that. YouTube's very touchy.
It was so garbled they probably wouldn't be able to pick it up.
However, I believe that somebody actually singing something wouldn't violate TOS, would it?
No.
Depends on how good they can sing.
McKinnon definitely shouldn't sing anything.
None of us can sing like George Michael.
I happen to have a gorgeous singing voice.
I disbelieve.
I
Prove it.
disbelieve. No, what? Don't prove it.
Prove it.
I would have to have the right song, and I had to have a couple drums in the background, and I mean, there's a whole band that's got to be here.
It's a cop out.
Do you need bongos?
Bongos? Giant ass, prove it on the screen. Thank you.
Yeah, well.
She's a man eater. I Hall and Oates.
Shit works.
Oh my gosh.
I want to hear McKinnon sing that. Yes, 100%. Absolutely. A man
He's a
eater
man eater.
from Hall and Oates.
Oh, that's a great fucking song. I can't sing that. I won't do it here.
Man eater.
I will release it on my YouTube channel with a whole film production and everything. I'll be there with the piano. I'll do the piano version of it.
Evil woman.
Okay, everybody, I gotta leave soon.
Now.
So it's my anniversary. So
What
I
are you
better get
doing
my
here?
butt.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are you doing here,
That's
Rex?
what I'm saying. I better get going. But last question to Bevin and Dave: would you ever buy a Kia?
A what?
Would you ever buy a Kia?
Which one?
Any?
Kia?
A
You
Kia
had a Kia, didn't you?
Sportage.
I would
A
never,
Kia?
by the way.
A Kia car?
They're giving Neil a hard time.
Yeah.
Why? I had a
You
Kia.
bought
It was
one.
a great, it was
I
a
thought
great
you
car.
had a Kia.
What's wrong with Kia?
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, I have no problem with them. I just want to tease Neil.
Hey Neil, have
just
you
bought
heard
one.
about
I'll push
the?
y'all later.
See you, Wes.
Later, Wes.
Bye, Wes.
Bye, Wes.
Enter Mikey. No?
God.
What?
Mikey. Enter Mikey.
Yes, they're great.
Hey! What the fuck?
I've been telling them that someone's gonna bounce.
Oh,
Who's
God.
doing that?
Murder.
Is Mikey doing that?
You got
my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You guys all just got. You all just got
McKinnon.
McKinnon.
I'm
That
gonna
is-
dick and dive.
The McKinnon bounce that we've all just witnessed.
He's
I
not
can't
coming
hear
back.
Neil.
Like he left. He mic drops and he's very good at it.
Yeah. Picks a random time and just zip. Out.
Almost
Neil's
as good as
talking,
Paul.
but I can't
Feel
hear.
like
Sorry,
he's
Darren,
muted.
that's bad.
Yeah, you're muted, big guy. I think because you're crunching on whatever that you're
I was just
crunching
saying,
on.
Neil's chewing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Munching on chips.
What you
But
got?
Oh, Liz.
congratulations on your new car, Neil. But you can't come to Columbus, Ohio, with that car.
Why? Why?
We have a rampant problem with teenagers stealing Kias and Hyundais,
What?
crashing them, and stealing them again.
Whoa.
So don't come here. It's
They
terrible.
steal it
Do it,
after
Neil.
they
Here.
crash
Whoa.
it.
Do it,
They
Neil.
steal another
The
one.
insurance pays to fix it, and then they come and steal it again.
Yeah,
Why
people
don't
on
we use the
Columbus
Hyundais?
subreddit are so pissed off because in
Did he?
Hilliard or whatever, like one of our other communities, like it's car after car getting stolen every weekend and crashed. Or
Whoa.
Did he?
And it doesn't
Why am
matter
I-
which model.
Why am I disappointed that Columbus has the subreddit? I don't know. Whatever.
Nitty? They're not going to get anywhere in my vehicle.
oh yeah,
It's got a dead switch.
oh sweet.
Oh,
Why are they-
nice.
Why do they pick
I mean,
up those
anybody-
brands?
I guess
Besides
there's like
you,
a
isn't it?
specific security vulnerability in the more recent one, a couple
Well-
like from a few years ago,
Oh,
that they're able to just get in them real quick and go off with them.
Besides,
it's a real
me, has
common
anybody
dealership
here
over
actually
here.
experienced car theft? Because I did.
Fortunately,
Yeah,
not.
I just
I have
usually
not.
have shitty cars, so they don't really want to take it.
I
let my car get beat up.
I've had cars stolen, but I live in Detroit, so.
Well, I was in Boston.
Build them and steal them.
We don't build shit here. What are you talking about?
Mikey, did you get the muffler fixed on your car? Remember you took me, gave me a ride to
Oh, fuck
after
yeah!
the muffler was so loud we couldn't even talk.
Sound like a Maserati.
Dude.
Wow.
Absolutely true. Absolutely
First of all of you are welcome. Not only did you get the vibration from my subwoofers, but you got a deep floor vibration from this fucking hole in the top of my muffler because
my gosh,
Chicago winters, am I right?
Dude,
throw the whole undercarriage away.
Mikey,
my butt's still vibrating.
Well, that's something else.
Yeah, you got to turn that off
later,
Neil.
Mike.
I assume that since you are alive, you got back to Chi-Town without setting the car on fire, which is good.
I would say probably one out of 20.
Good or
That's cool. It's cool. I didn't really want to say what I was saying, but 1 out of 25 cars in Illinois that you will randomly run into has replaced their muffler several times over. It's just a thing.
Whoa.
If you live in the Midwest,
sure,
all the salt and all that shit, it just eats up the
So,
undercarriage of the car.
Yeah.
And it's just a problem with it. Like, do you want salt on the road and fuck up your muffler, or do you want to just slip off the road and die?
It's not a problem for me, but I'm a mechanic, so.
Well,
I like taking people's money.
Cool. I can handle my own shit.
Well, we all heard my.
No, I like taking other people's money to fix their
at-
cars. Like I would charge Mikey double.
You know,
At
I
least
almost said, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll take a trip out there. I'll go hang out with Scott, stop over, hang out with you, put the thing in the. No, I'm not doing it now.
Yeah,
Because you just said,
probably best.
you just lost a customer, is what you just did.
I'm cool with it.
Let me put it this way. I have muffler awareness at this point in time. Having, that you Mike, you heard my story. Neil, you heard my story. With the melting down of equipment in the back, in the truck bed with the muffler melting down. I have muffler awareness, so now I am really fucking scared. Of ever having that.
You get a lot of liquid there. Don't
sort of failure.
Oh, that's your computer. You can still.
I mean the gas coming back into the exhaust.
No. It's the meltdown. It's the meltdown stuff. It's if the top of the muffler goes out, rusts out.
Yeah.
All that hot gas coming right off the engine.
Right.
Is hooking whatever's underneath the muffler, wherever it may be. So you want to be very careful of that stuff because things can burst into flames.
Cars actually have metal shields on the underside of the car.
I was about to say it's cooking the heat. It's cooking the heat shield.
They have heat shields down there.
Not
Toyota Tundras. They don't.
Exactly. That's a pickup.
That's a pickup. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I don't drive a pickup.
This is a problem.
But
because if you have gas cans, if you have spare gas cans in the back of said pickup, underneath the muffler, that's not good.
No.
It's not good.
I don't know how you like.
And if your clothing for the weekend, for the week you're planning on spending in Toronto at the J24 Worlds, happens to be in that hot spot, and your clothing starts getting your bag gets melted, and your clothing in the said bag also gets smoked up, you wind up with a problem. So but anyway, glad to see you're alive, Mikey. Glad to see you're alive.
It happens all the time. Like I said, that's like the second. That's the second or third time. I think I had
a car I bought.
In how many years? In how many years?
Oh, look at Neil.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
That's a Sorrento.
No, it's a Sportage.
Sportage.
Hi guys,
Sportage.
my name is
Sportage.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the Sportage. Oh yes,
this
that's
is
the new one.
He's Canadian. It's Sportage.
2023. That's
Right.
the
Yeah, that's
right
the
there.
2023. I don't know if you see the Nero, the Kia Nero. It looks really good. The 2023.
Is that your car, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cool.
some asshole left his keys at the fucking bagel spot.
Wasn't mine, but that's the Sportage EX Premium.
Okay,
so it's got the leather seats. It's got the seats that heat up in the winter and cool down in the summer.
Are they?
It's got the AC. It's got.
Well, you got cooled leather.
You got
cooled leather seats.
Are they
Tell me more.
rich? Are they of rich Corinthian leather though? I'm curious.
I'm just
I think was it Ricardo Montalban with Corinthian leather.
Rich Corinthian leather.
Deep
vein. Have you all seen the Kia Niro, the new one for 2023?
What now? Who?
Kia Niro.
No.
It's
negative.
The hybrid. They have the hybrid and the fully electric. They updated the look of the vehicle.
Not interested.
Bigger. It's too small.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
I don't want an electric vehicle.
Why?
Why? Because I'm waiting for the hydrogen cell batteries to be feasible. Then I'll go with those.
Okay.
You get a standard or automatic, Neil?
Auto. You know how hard it is to get a standard now?
Don't care.
Yeah, it's hard to get a standard.
How many of you here can drive
except
a
in
stick
Europe.
shift? How many can drive a stick shift here on this group?
I learned on one.
I learned on one.
Everybody?
I have one now.
Many moons ago.
I cannot.
I learned on one. My
license at 17.
first 3 cars were stick shifts, but I'm old.
16.
My first
every car I've owned except one has been a stick shift.
McKinnon's not here, but McKinnon cannot drive stick.
Absolutely not.
All right, what did I miss with the muffler story? Like, well, give me the muff deets.
McKinnon, can you drive stick?
No.
What? Yeah.
Lies.
I
grew up in the fucking country, dude.
Yo, I can smell your burnt clutch all the way here.
Oh
okay?
gosh.
The very first vehicle I ever drove was a tractor, and
is that a vehicle?
Yeah, of course it's a vehicle.
The coolest car I owned was a
you got turn signals?
else?
Stephanie wasn't driving; she was traveling.
Right.
Yeah, it was
Fair enough.
Look, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
I can't sing, okay? I can't sing, but I can drive stick. I can do that.
See, we're gonna get deeper and deeper and find out that you can't do shit.
I'd be more willing to believe.
What is with this hostility? I've gone for like 2 minutes.
Oh my God.
Turtles all the way down.
My first car was a 68 Fiat Spider convertible. My second car was a 66 Ford Mustang. And then it went downhill from there, and I ended up owning a Chevy Nova at one point, a Chevelle station wagon. So
There's one in the parking lot underneath here, an orange one that the guy's rebuilding.
I've still got my first car. It was a 67 Chevelle Malibu.
Nice. I had a Thunderbird, 68 Thunderbird.
Whoa.
My first car was a 66 Ford Fairlane.
Oh.
Let's talk about something else.
Hold on. That's not my first car, motherfucker.
No one cares. Moving on.
Any good movies anyone seen? This is not around the horn, correct? Please don't.
I had a 1975 V8 Vega. Fuck you.
Dude, those Vegas were the shit, especially if you got the Cosworth
and AMC
turbo
Hornet.
and shit. Yeah.
Ooh, AMC Hornet.
Nice.
Now there's a car.
I like the Javelin. That thing was fucking fast.
Whoa. We make him like he feel young. That's what is the problem. We are making him feel young.
Right? What was that car that was half pickup and half car?
El Camino or a Ranchero?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's
Rancheros actually came out first, and then Chevy made the El Camino. What's
I
really
learned
funny
to drive
is
on a '64 Rambler station wagon. Who knows what a Rambler is?
I do.
I do.
There used to be a guy.
all the old farts raise their hand.
Well,
I learned to drive on a '64 baby blue Rambler station wagon with 3 on the column.
I'm a mechanic, but I primarily work on antique cars. So,
Nice.
Yeah,
nice. '67 Rebel Rambler. I hear you there. We had a brown Rebel Rambler.
The first automobile that I was aware of was an automobile that my parents bought in the year of my birth, 1953. It was 1953 Nash.
Was it the Met? Was it a Metropolitan, or was the tiny little fucker, or was it the
No?
What was the other one?
The big
Christ! Now I can't remember.
Well,
you've seen a Nash Met, right? They're tiny.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
But it was a Nash, and my brother apparently took it out on the dunes of Cape Cod and wrecked the transmission when I was like, I don't know, 6 years old or something. But
our neighbors had a Corvair, and I just was waiting for the day to hear it blow up.
They don't blow up. That's what I work on. I've got 4 of them at the house right now.
Corvair's kind of like a Corvette, right? Same thing, right?
No. Same thing. You couldn't tell. You wouldn't be able to tell them apart, honestly.
Yeah, you can.
Especially under the hood.
Them apart.
No,
unsafe at any speed.
Which was
Google
false.
that.
Whoa.
No, it was false. It was completely false.
My mom had a Pinto.
Oh,
those got a bad rap
I
too.
remember those.
$600.
Whole exploding thing.
No, not new, but
she went from Pinto to a Volvo. She went from unsafe to safe. Volvos are fucking tanks, man, especially in the 80s.
Yes, they are. Yes, they were.
I had a Volvo. Once. Anybody else have a VW Bug besides me? I had one.
I had a Golf.
I had several.
I had like 50 cars.
I had a 62.
I had a
62.
I had a 93 Golf diesel.
She's only 30 years old, and she wonders why she hadn't had as many cars as me.
You've had like 20 cars. I've had like 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's what happens when you keep writing them off.
Well, I've lived a long time.
My first gift was an 85 Suzuki Samurai.
Oh, how did I see this was? How did I know this was coming? Volvo, Darren. Settle down, buddy.
Then I bought a motorcycle, a GX 400D.
Neil.
I near killed myself on that half a dozen times.
Neil, con permiso.
What? Who? Where?
What the fuck?
Minivan.
Oh yes.
Yes.
The Star Trek shuttle. There's actually one of these designed to look like it was painted up.
That looks like
to
the
look
one.
like a Star Trek shuttle.
That is my first car. It is a 1997 Pontiac Trans Sport.
Oh,
it has the front end of a Camaro and the butt of an Astrovan.
We used to call those at the dealerships. We used to call those the doorstop.
They're very wedge shaped. There's only 3 doors. There's only 3 doors on the whole thing. Well, 3 doors and a hatch. There's only one sliding door.
Drive a Volvo.
Oh fuck! Stools here. We gotta go.
Oh no!
Turn it off.
Quick, hide the stream.
Cut the mic.
You know, if there's any monkeys in the proximity, hide them.
Volkswagen
monkeys, please.
vans.
The monkeys are actually the thing is when Stu shows up, that's when the monkeys show up because the monkeys all want to get stroked.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
People think we're monkeys.
Yeah, all that monkey talk just makes me uncomfortable.
Monkey.
See in the chat,
like I know y'all are racist, but y'all say the word and I just like flinch.
Oh no!
I'm like,
no.
I'm like, it's just got a yuck factor for me. Like, I don't know.
got it.
Trumpers ruin everything.
I hear you.
Can't have nothing nice.
Huh?
Can't even walk in the monkey house without looks.
What?
MAGA
In
hats.
front of any model of Ford, and it's funny. So I'm trying to think of Ford models.
Like an anal pinto?
A what now? Wait,
Whoa!
There's lots of Ford models. I don't understand.
You know, you can put the word anal in front of any Ford model, and it's pretty fucking funny.
You know what Ford's?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if
it would have been with my
anal Mustang. I don't know what is that. I don't know.
The car I just got, it would sound, or the car I just dumped to get the Kia, it would sound funny.
You shouldn't use dumped and anal in the same sentence.
Anal fusion.
Oh,
Neil, I thought you had an anal fiesta. What are you talking about?
No, it's not a Fiesta.
No, you didn't have the Fiesta? Perhaps the anal focus.
Anal galaxy.
Anal probe. Anal probe.
Probe, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
That's good.
Anal galaxy.
The anal ram.
Oh, what was
anal escort.
Oh, what was the probe like? What was the probe proxy for? Like the probe was something else that Ford just kind of like stole, right? It wasn't
Mazda.
really its own.
Mazda 626.
626. That's what it was.
The anal escape.
Anal escape. Anal explorer. Anal expedition. Let's go.
I had a Ford Expedition.
Anal Bronco.
Anal Expedition. There you go.
You guys are really thinking small.
What about the anal flex? Oh,
you guys are thinking small here. You got to think of the anal 350 Super Duty. Is with dualies.
I don't think that's going to fit.
Dualies, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you're right, Darren. You're right. You're
right.
The anal Ranger Raptor.
I'm so glad I joined.
It's a European performance Ford.
We have them here too. One of the guys that works at the building beside us, where they build what do you call it? The Zodiacs.
What the heck?
He has one of those things.
Anal Zodiac.
You got the Royal Mountain Police. You got the Royal Mountain Police
Ranger
pulling
Raptor.
you over.
The anal sportsman.
That was mine, Cat. I just got rid of my anal fusion and bought
anal prodigy.
An anal sportage.
Is that like an anal fissure?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, it's the opposite.
Would
No.
Oh my gosh!
As far as I'm aware, there are no constellations called that anus.
Anal Bronco.
What about the anal cube?
Anal Bronco.
Would the anal cube
become... the cube. Oh, yeah.
I bet Ben's glad he's not on this panel because it seems like the last time he was on a panel with us, it went to butt stuff too.
It's always butt stuff. It always degrades to butt.
Tempo.
The anal soul. The anal soul.
The anal power force.
The anal soul.
Yeah,
that's Soul.
You heard it.
Anal Soul. Oh, that's a Kia though, right? Kia Soul.
Yeah.
We're just doing Ford.
It has to be Fords to be part of
Why does it have to be Fords?
But the anal soul,
the anal twister.
The anal soul would be a rather boxy vehicle. I'm not.
Only if it's a wombat.
All right, fair enough.
The anal Model T, the original.
Stephanie, you just said it will be boxy, right? I got a joke for y'all. That is the word that Bajans use for anal or anus. It's one of the old words.
Really?
Boxy.
Oh my! I made a pun and I didn't even know I did it. It's awesome.
Puns are really universal.
We just say bussy here.
It's not how it works, Uncle Beck.
Got to be a Ford according to the rules.
That's right.
And
we
who
don't
makes
have a
these
lot of
rules?
I don't know.
Maverick. Oh, yeah, I had a Maverick.
My dad had a Maverick. Two of them. Had a green one and then
Ain't no Maverick, guys.
I had a green one.
I like that.
Yeah.
It was the same car.
Until the wipers went, and I had to rig this thing on my. I had to pull the wipers to make it work.
Oh, anal gremlin.
That's AMC.
Gremlin a Ford? Yeah, it was an
No,
MC.
that's an AMC.
No, it's AMC, but still.
What do you mean? It's not a Ford.
It's not a Ford.
All right, fine. I'll Google Ford.
All right, fine.
I went to the Ford official page of all their model names throughout the years.
Nitty cheated. Boot him.
Yeah, big cheat energy.
I'm only 36, man.
I don't think Henry Ford saw this.
I've driven a Toyota, a Kia, and a Honda.
Was it
You're
a
not the
Sportage?
youngest one here. You can't use that. That's not a good excuse. I'm the wait. Am I the bit? McKenna, how old are you?
He's older than you.
I own a Buick.
I'm 28.
Buick once.
All right. Go back on mute.
Thank you.
Fucking guy.
You want me to shut up, Mikey? Is that what it was? You want me to shut up?
No, I don't want you to shut
No, we want you to talk more.
Say more.
Mo. Say
Just
Mo.
like that. You got it.
I've lost control here. I don't know what's going on.
You never had
What
control.
made you ever think you had control, Neil?
Right.
We'll just shift. New topic. Subject change. Go.
Where do you go from anal, though? Seriously.
Okay, no,
if you
bringing it up,
to the
Well,
Fourth input.
if you use a little imagination,
Oral. Wait.
Ooh.
I think we got to go to bed now.
Pretty sure that comes
So,
before.
how many green chicks do
Nitty.
you think Kirk slept with?
Because you never go ass to mouth, all right?
Enough.
Yeah.
Y'all got
I
us
was
in the
waiting
mood.
for
We're
it.
going to bed.
We got something to do.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
yeah, well,
idea.
yeah, perfect.
That is the first time
Again.
ever.
Well, I wouldn't hold it against you.
No.
Why does
I
that
ain't
not like
getting
an
tired.
innuendo
I'm gonna have to
too?
bail out, y'all.
Gotta breathe.
Just
You can't
cause.
just put it up against you.
Well, Bevin, it was a pleasure having you on again. So thank you so much for doing the show with us, and thanks Dave for jumping in the after party, man. It's great.
Well, it was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Neil, thanks for having Bevin on. It was fun to watch Bevin on a show. I do so many of them, and it was fun to sit and
Nice,
watch
right?
every one.
That's
It
cool.
was
Thanks
fun.
for sharing your story, Bevin. That was cool.
Yeah.
I really
Thanks for
enjoyed
sharing.
No, very much so.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
See you
Have
on the
yourselves a
interwebs.
wonderful evening, and stay away from the anal fusion.
Yeah. Don't protest.
I'm gonna go to the Inner Maverick tonight.
Unless you're into it.
Unless you're into it, exactly. Cool.
No judgment.
We don't kink shame around here.
Yeah, no.
All right, guys. Good night.
See you, folks.
Good, bye.
Oh,
Well, this is turning into a shit show.
Well, I need a shower.
Well,
You need a shower. I need a cigarette. I'll be right back.
We don't king shame. Well, it's a good thing none of us are kings.
How do you? I'm king of all these Legos. Get out of here. So are you.
Oh,
Lego
please.
King.
What, you mean the Leaning Tower of Lego? Is that the one you're
Leaning
talking about?
Oh, and now's the time on Neil's after party when Nitty and Neil have the Lego dick measuring contest.
That's right.
Narrated by Ali talking about disc golf.
I still have to go
No,
through them
no,
all
no,
and
no.
add the ones to my Lego app. I don't even have all the sets on my
The reason I
Wow.
was
Fucking
late
Lego
to the
app.
stream was that I was listening to my former church's conference and sorting Lego.
Why? Oh,
Because I'm going to cover some of their sessions on my YouTube channel.
what is your former church?
It's like a group that's accused of cultish practices in Columbus, Ohio. Their Dwell Community Church. So that's like the purpose of my channel. Like the primary purpose is to highlight how culty and shitty it was to be in there.
Yeah.
McKinnon's nostrils
Not
are flaring.
easy.
So, you want to do a documentary. Scott Baker apparently was have you heard of Scott Baker's channel? Yeah. I haven't heard from him in a couple weeks. He hasn't posted anything recently, but he asked me to reach out to a Facebook group that's like former members turns out were okay. Neil, don't die.
Die quieter, Neil.
So I reached out to them
peacefully.
Too hot.
so that Scott could do interviews of other former members and things like that. And he's gotten like a lot of former members to just be like, hey, I'll give you my testimony or whatever, audio, Discord, Zoom, whatever. And actually, I did an interview with Scott, and my buddy and I did a Discord video session with Scott to talk about like our involvement and what it was like. And so maybe that video will come out. Who knows? Maybe Scott's just buried in editing it from all the responses he got. But yeah, the primary purpose of my channel is to have that playlist of shit I went through covering the Daily Beast article about my former church. And I want to talk about some of the stuff that they said at their conference that reinforces their kind of toxic community.
Is this like a small community of?
It's actually it's weird. So I describe it as it's not a big church that has small groups. It's small groups that make a big church. So it's like if you wanted to
HQ.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
HQ. Uh-oh. We got the real business. I'm just kidding.
Nah.
That's what's so nefarious about it, is that they actually emphasize you making these like intimate connections with people at like your personal level, so that you get them into your small group or whatever and coming to that first, and then you introduce them to the larger part of the organization.
It's MLM-ish. Exactly. That's where it was going. It's like, hello, Betsy,
and
the
that's
boss.
and that's one of the things that Scott Baker noticed. He's like, that's why this shit's so successful. So people that end up identifying as Xenos or Dwell, they have usually come in through the small group, and now they have like 5,000 to 6,000 people in Columbus. But really, most people are only interacting with at most 200 of them on Sunday, right? And then the rest of the time, it's 12 to 20, 24, 25 people.
So that's they call cell groups.
Yep, you got it. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then you'll have your private men's and women's group. You're encouraged to disciple or be discipled. And so everyone basically gets deputized to enable.
To disciple or to be discipled. That is the question.
Be both. In a lot of cases. But then when you get to like the leadership positions, you're less likely to have someone like, spiritually stewarding over you or whatever. You're a shepherd of the flock, as it were.
I have a question.
This is
great hugs from
yes, Mikey.
My question is, when do you drop it like it's hot?
I'm going for a smoke. I'll be right back.
Later, Neil.
Okay, Neil.
How did y'all hear that? He was only talking to me.
It's ASMR.
Oh no, are we doing ASMR? Are you guys gonna get it weird? Are y'all touching yourselves? Stop.
Hand check.
Yeah, hand check. Fucking.
But yeah, so actually, fun story. I'm supposed to talk to someone who's a member of my former church because I go to Panera Bread out in my town or whatever, and I have a whiteboard that says it's okay to be an atheist in 2022. Ask me anything or let's talk. And there was a group of gentlemen right in front of the table that I usually sit at, and they were all talking about, they had their Bibles out and they were hanging out or whatever. And I like purposely was like, oh, I know what's gonna fucking happen. I put my sign
King James
there.
is something else, isn't he? Well, what does that sign
They,
say?
no. We read the NIV and ESV, the Elect Standard Version, and the
Howard's
New International Version.
Yeah.
It's too strong for them. They couldn't take the real deal.
So, but no, they actually all talked to me when they were done hanging out, and they're like, "We want to talk to you." And one guy actually got my email address and reached out to me and wants to talk. So he's interested in my deconversion experience and why I left the church. So
are we gonna jump him?
No.
Oh, I thought this was like his gang versus your gang, and I'm like, yeah, dude, like let's roll out.
Dialogue.
No, dude's not finna fuck with Nitty. Nitty got fucking juice in his fucking time. You're not finna just fucking walk up on Nitty like she's sweet.
Bring it. Just fucking bring it.
We're gonna roll heavy.
Not that.
What you talking about?
Every situation.
We got your back in case if it turns to that Nitty.
It's fun.
You know, you just shoot off the emergency, put up the bat signal.
I have never, in all of that whiteboard work that I do out in public, I have yet to have a escalated conversation. Maybe that's my disposition.
Okay.
Maybe I just get lucky. But I actually think like if you put yourself out there and make it an invitational thing, people will usually start off at like a mild level. But yes, we know, Jess, that all your conversations are escalated. But yeah, I am just not that, right? But I think that most average people, let's say, could probably do it. They could take a 10 by 12 whiteboard out somewhere, just put it at their chair or table at a coffee shop or something and invite people, as long as there's not a camera or something like that, where it's going to be recorded and published or something like that. You could probably get away with having a very interesting conversation with people. Because I've talked to Pentecostal people, I've talked to people from my former church, I've talked to astrology people, just by having I just don't believe something, let's talk. So.
Interesting.
Hey man, you're better than me.
I'm not better than shit.
Oh, the hell you're not. You know what I do in public? I will even if there's nothing playing on my headphones, I'll put them on my head. I'm not trying to have no conversation with nobody. I don't want to
fuck no.
Y'all are weirdos. Stop being weird.
Yeah, who's got the squeak?
The squeak has been driving me fucking bananas.
Hold on.
Who is it?
I'll mute.
Oh, I still heard it. Yeah, there it is. It's not you, Nitty.
I don't think it's me.
All right, I'm muting. Yeah, I heard.
It's either Phil
muted
or
Stephanie.
We've got the squeak going on in the background.
I'll mute myself. I don't think
one at a time.
Phil, do you have a squeaky chair?
Phil, you got.
Hold on. No, it's not squeaking.
But I think it's you.
The squeak's coming.
Oh, yeah, that's the squeak is coming through the way.
Weird.
No, it's not. It's not speakers. It's not feedback.
Yeah,
it's a regular same like squeak.
The fire alarm.
It's a regular squeak.
Something's rotating very slowly.
It's maddening.
Embrace the chaos.
But yeah, that conversation I'm supposed to have because of that whiteboard work is going to happen this week, and I'm hoping to cover that my YouTube channel. So it'll be interesting. Oh wait, Simply Secular Dave said something.
Oh, don't read anything he writes. It's all he just makes fun of people. That's all he does. He just picks on me.
It's a squeaky hamster review.
He just picks on me all the time. That Simply Secular Dave. That's why I don't like atheists. They're very mean. They're just very mean to me.
Yeah.
They're always on the attack.
I've done nothing to him.
It'll get better, Mikey. You're only 12, remember?
Here's a round of horn question for everybody. What's your favorite movie so far of 2022?
Ooh, good damn question. I like that.
I haven't seen any new movies though.
Motherfucker.
Late 2021 then, Mikey. Something fairly. And if I include that, changes my choice if I say late 2021 as well. Though.
I'm just saying. Okay. Can we just do favorite recent? Because I don't be doing the movies.
Okay.
I wait till they come out all the way out. I don't like Public. No. I made one exception.
Which was?
Spider-Man.
Okay, there you go. That's your choice.
That was the No Way Home one, right?
Yeah, the most recent one came out late in December.
Yeah, that was really good.
I just recently saw that for the first time.
If we're including that movie, though, that'd be my choice as well.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say the Doctor Strange movie. It's really good. I enjoyed it.
You mean the other movie I saw? Multiverse? The multiverse
into the multiverse.
Yeah, I've only seen
that
Marvel
one
movies.
was good too. That one was really good.
I have kids, so it's hard for me to actually go out to see the newest movies.
Yeah. I was trying to get some movie ideas from you guys, though, as to other movies to go see.
I do want to see Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, or whatever.
Yeah, it's still on my list too. I haven't watched that one just yet, but I'm
going
to.
to. You saw
what's that actress's
name? What? Who was speaking?
What's the in Everywhere, Everything, all the time, Everything at Once? That movie.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
The actress, the director.
Yeah, the actress. What's her name? She's in like Crouching Tiger. She's in like everything. I can't remember her name.
Michelle
Yeoh.
Yes.
Yeah, she's good too in everything she does.
Yeah. Really good.
So far, my favorite movie, surprisingly, is a comic book movie, The Batman. But I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick yet. But The Batman, fucking
the new Batman movie with the Riddlers. Yeah, it was good.
Great fucking movie.
Oh yeah,
I hate to say it because I can't think of the guy's name that's playing Bruce Wayne Batman, but I didn't like him.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, the one from Moonlight.
Yeah,
Twilight.
Sorry.
We're so
I
close.
haven't liked him in anything else he's done up until this, and he did this well.
And totally redeem yourself.
I'm gonna fucking fanboy for him. He's got some amazing fucking movies, like truly remarkable movies. Like you gotta check out his filmography.
Yeah, check out his Pornhub. Do it. Kenneth's telling us to do.
Sweet. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bounce. That mic is just killing me, dude.
And it's midnight here. I was thinking I was going to go soon too. Go play a couple of video games and take off.
Oh my god, I'm surprised. Your head is actually at the same level when you started.
It normally is. The other way. Screw you.
Yeah. Only what video games those are? Which video game?
I don't know what I'm going to play. I might try this new one that Mikey made download last night. I don't know.
Make you
play Age of Empires?
No, I don't play that. I played the board game back in the day.
Okay.
So the board game was fun.
I love the
Age of Empires or something.
Pardon?
I don't.
I just want to say,
that's my
Heathen Queen. I'm going to officially state, if you want to come onto my channel, please do. Send me a Twitter DM and we'll schedule something. So for certain that you're going to come on and we're going to talk about some shit, and I won't get too drunk to not accept you coming into my StreamYard or anything like that.
That would never happen.
Nitty drinks on a lot of streams, if you haven't noticed. My character might fall asleep.
Heard that.
Have a good night, guys.
See y'all.
Good night.
All right, Scott, let's talk about him.
Oh my gosh. Somebody did hear the squeak again. It's not my chair that's moving.
No, it sounds like there's a. Do you have like an oscillating fan or something like that? It's something mechanical. Something is rotating or turning or something.
The only fan I have on is the overhead fan, which I had on the last time.
Okay, I do need to dip out, but thank you all for having me on. Good after party.
I don't think that's.
But Heathen Queen messaged me. But yes,
no, that's not.
Good night, guys.
See you later.
Good night.
Then there were 5.
Yeah. Neil is in the dark.
I like the idea that there's just like some Ferris wheel in the house that's like rotating very slowly. There's just like a sad dog on it or some shit like that.
It's an old music box that hasn't been working for 45 years. But today's the anniversary of the, of the wrongful death of the music box creator. And on the anniversary of his death, spins the last carousel wheel one last time.
Mikey, you remember the LPs? The LPs?
I don't know what that is. Oh, what?
LP. You don't know about the LPs?
No.
The vinyl records.
The what records?
Are you referring to a playing record?
Oh, vinyls. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They used to call it LPs.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry. Yes. I was like, what could LP stand for? It's like, oh, long play album or an EP, an extended play. Like I couldn't figure it out. I was trying real hard.
But I think the LP stand for the long play, which was the large.
No, it did stand for long play.
Oh, okay.
Like that the innovation from 45 revolutions per minute to 33 1/3. There you go.
But then Mikey was talking about the old radio. I was thinking vinyl records.
Yeah.
And the turntables, the old turntable stuff.
I have one of those.
Okay.
I bought one for my birthday last year.
Oh. But it's amazing.
And it connects to a Bluetooth speaker.
Right.
Yeah. So you get all the hisses and crackles and pops, but you get them with a subwoofer. So
that's great.
Whoa. Yeah, because I realized that's what they have those now with the Bluetooth. And and some they make the box, the casing looks like vintage.
Yeah.
But it can they can carry a CD. It has a CD player, and it has the turntable for the vinyl.
I almost bought. I know exactly the one you're talking about. I almost bought that thing.
Okay.
Then I realized, oh, that's way more than a record player costs, and I already have a CD player. Like, so I was like, let me just get like the turntable by itself. So now it's on its own little end table,
right?
A little light on it, so it can be its own little cool thing.
Okay.
Yeah, they almost got me with that. I was like, oh yeah, I can get this old timey radio with all that. I was like, when is the last time I used a CD?
I'm doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Everything I listen to is digital or it's on my computer already. So
yeah.
Or it can be streamed.
I have not listened to a CD thing in a while. Everything is, even the games online now is not DVD, or it's online, you know, stream on Steam and what's the Origin and all those, yeah.
Like every once in a while, I get a better quality sound out of my CD player than my Bluetooth.
Oh, okay.
Like with my subwoofer. So every once in a while, if I like want to tune up my stuff, I have like the same 10 songs that I know like will test all the different parts of my speakers that I want to test.
Oh, okay.
So, like, that is the only time you'll catch me playing a CD. Is if my
There's a
sub
fucking
sounds
bird
weird.
going in the background.
No, then
it's
Welcome back, Neil.
It's annoying.
I'm hearing something too, but
hold on.
Do you?
It's at your house.
You hear something in the background.
Hold on. Hang on.
Neil, we just did 15 minutes of solving this whole thing. You can't go back and then do this again.
I was fucking right. I was fucking right. It was Neil.
It's Neil. Oh my god, how funny!
No, my mic was muted, so there's no way it was me.
His mic was
How funny would that have been?
Anyone here speaking
No,
anymore?
it's still there. It's still there. Wait.
Anybody here
it's still
speaking?
there.
Phil,
Yeah, or a
it's
bird
you.
or something. It's a bird. It's you, Phil.
No.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
The
Now it's
squeak is gone. There's like it's like a ceiling fan or something.
It's probably my overhead fan, but they didn't even.
Yeah, I can
Oh, it
hear
has
it.
a very slight.
Yeah.
speed.
It's can you
deafening
can
me.
you so weird. It's almost like I said that like half an hour ago. It's crazy.
Damn it, Phil.
Yeah. Because now I have my standing fan off because it blows into the mic here after you have it on, but they had on your overhead. But I didn't realize it was making that funny noise. I guess because the outside is very quiet. Sorry. Oh gosh, I have to spray the fan.
Well, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Now,
I gotta go to bed.
I'm gonna go to bed too. You don't need to hate to do that.
Well, okay, I guess not, but
just go to bed.
Breaking up the party. All right, good night.
You good? Before you go, Neil, is that upside down Lego?
Well, it's all the boxes of Lego there, and people always think it's gonna tip, but it's just the way it sits. That's all.
Oh,
it's not gonna tip over. I've
got
got
upside down
a closet full of Lego boxes, like big ones in there, and then I got all the smaller sets out here.
Oh,
that I have. I'm eventually going to put them together at some point. But
great show, Mikey. Great show.
show,
Neil. It was really fantastic, and we'll see you when we see you. I'm headed to Marblehead to run a bunch of sailboat races.
Nice.
Yikes.
Like a McKinnon. But definitely watch for the big thank you tweet that I usually do. I think I forgot one last week, but last week was a shit show because I had 2 scheduled shows that ended up having to be rescheduled. So
and let me tell you something right now. Let me tell you something right now, Neil. When you forget the thank you tweet, my phone battery thanks you. Because I'm tagged with everybody else, and my phone, like, if you guys wonder why I don't answer you guys all the time, it's because I'm in all these group chats. I keep getting tagged and stuff, and I can't. I have so many notifications a day. I can't sort it. I can't sort it.
I got a ton of them too. So.
Neil's a good person. I'm just neutral.
So, neutral.
What do you mean? I'm not following.
Neil is a good person.
I'm neither good nor bad. I'm just kind of here.
And
whatever's paying him better.
I'm glad you are.
Right.
Glad you are.
Good has been paying the most recent, so I'm leaning that way. But yeah, I can be persuaded.
Neil, we got connect.
All right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So thank you to everyone in the chats on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. You guys are awesome. You make the time pass by so quickly. Thanks to all the amazing patrons. You guys are everything. We appreciate you guys so much. And the link to the after party. No, I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
If you missed the interview, there's a link to that in the description box.
There you go.
It's
along with, and I forget to say this all the time, but in the description boxes of all the interviews I do, there are multiple links there for people that if they've recently deconverted and they're having some, PTSD type stuff. I've got recovering from religion. The Clergy Project, all kinds of links like that linked below. There's about 5 or 6 of them there for different avenues you can go. So definitely do that. Mikey, we got paid from Google, so I owe you $53.
Anybody who's watching that wants to share a story, check out that guy.
This guy?
That guy. That's if you've got a deconversion story to share, it's worth doing.
Always welcome.
Because everybody's sort of everybody needs to know they're not alone.
No one yet,
except for you, specifically you out there.
Me,
you're alone. No.
What are you for the ticket, Mikey?
We'll talk off here.
Okay, because I have it open, ready to go right here.
Off stream, brother.
By the way, it was 53 Canadian, so it turned out to be just under $40 US. So it's coming your way.
I don't talk about that stuff on the stream, brother.
That's all right. That's all right.
You got my rate all out here, man. Come on, man. You can't have my rate out there. Now I can't charge
the Google stuff. We split the Google stuff.
No, we'll talk. So anyways, guys, like I always say at the end of these after parties, something Randolph would say.
Thanks everyone. Like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary
evidence.
And we will see you guys next time.
Something Randolph would